Hey, it's Michelle with UnlockYourPossibility.com. Well, Halloween is behind us, and there's no denying that Thanksgiving and the rest of the holidays are upon us. They are literally right around the corner. And maybe you're starting to get a little nervous, a little worried about how you're going to get through this holiday season without the typical gift of unwanted pounds and overeating and all of that, sacrificing your health and fitness goals. And if you're starting to feel that way, it's no wonder, because the media is already beginning to buzz with all of the tips for preventing holiday weight gain. And in fact, I even printed out a few that I came upon the other day that I wanted to share with you. Let's see. Here's one. Keep a food diary and count every calorie that you consume. Another one. Exercise more. Just go exercise more, basically, to pay for the crime of eating, as if your schedule isn't already busy enough during the holidays. Of course, there's the classic deny yourself the appetizers and the desserts. Just skip those whole sections of the holiday festivities and don't allow yourself to have any of those treats. Another good one. Weigh yourself often to make sure that the scale is not creeping up. I even heard one, buy pre-made holiday goodies instead of making them yourself. Okay, seriously? Seriously. Correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't this what you do all year round? Isn't this what you do to yourself daily to try to keep your body from looking a certain way, or, to make sure that your body does look a certain way? And if you're still struggling with your weight or with food issues, overeating, body image, I'm guessing that hasn't been working so well for you throughout the rest of the year. And yet now you're expected to try even harder at the same thing during an already stressful time of year. When you get down to it, these are the same tips that you've been trying all the time, and they actually don't work. I guess you figured that out by now. They're the things that lead you to ultimately feeling crappy about yourself in January, when you've done everything that you thought you were supposed to do, you still found yourself overeating, and now you've got to go into full damage control mode in January. No fun. And it's exactly what I used to go through year after year. I felt completely powerless in the face of all the holiday temptations, and would basically carry that out in my eating behavior to the point that I would quite often succumb to a full-blown binge. You see, there's a fundamental flaw with these tips and strategies that we're fed by the media that are so prevalent in our consciousness. And first of all, the first part of the flaw is that they totally ignore one of the main reasons that people gain weight over the holidays. They completely overlook it. And the second thing is that these strategies spring a really vicious trap. Because if you notice, they actually give food all the power, right? They give food all the power. But what if you weren't powerless? What if you could learn how to get your body working with you rather than against you, so that you could eat and actually enjoy the things that give you pleasure throughout the holiday season without going overboard, so that you could easily and effortlessly make healthy choices for yourself in terms of how you practice self-care and making time for healthy movement? What if all these things could come easily to you instead of being such a struggle? And what if you could wake up in January feeling confident and energized and vital, instead of regretful and sluggish and in that damage control mode? See, the thing is, you can learn how to do this. And first thing that you need to do is completely disregard all those other tips that you've been fed. And I want to show you a new way to approach the holiday eating season that puts you back in the driver's seat, that gives you the power, that has you and your body on the same page, and that lets you have a holiday season filled with joy and lightness and happiness, instead of stress and struggle and restriction and rules. And I'm going to tell you all about this on my very special free call this coming Monday, November 5th. The title of my call is I Used to Binge My Way Through the Holidays. And as you know, this is a true story. And I'm also going to be sharing with you the truth about seasonal overeating and what I learned that set me free, including the real reason that most people gain weight during the holidays, the thing that these tips totally overlook. Also, I'm going to be sharing with you some of the biggest mistakes that people make when it comes to how they approach holiday eating, that actually leads to more cravings and more overeating, and contributes to that whole cycle, which ultimately leads to depression for a lot of people during the holidays. It's totally unnecessary, and I don't want that for you. I'm also going to be sharing a lot more with you, including one of my personal strategies that really helped me overcome the urges to binge and overeat throughout the holidays. And I'll tell you exactly what I do to support myself around that so that you can use that strategy as well. And I promise you it has nothing to do with counting calories. So please register for my call. I would love to share this information with you. All you need to do is visit the link below, which is unlockyourpossibility.com/holiday eating call. Or if you're just seeing this video on YouTube or Facebook, just go right to that URL. Again, unlockyourpossibility.com/holiday eating call. It's a free call. You register now. You'll get all the call-in details for our time together on November 5th, 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern. And if you can't make it, sign up. You'll get a replay after the call so that you don't miss out.